working out here?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I know it's cold, baby.
Make some money, baby. It's cold. I got nowhere to stay tonight. I need to make some money. I got 2 kids.
This is F.A.C.E Productions, Focus Authority, Creating Excellence. So yeah, the weather is fucked up, man. See what I'm saying? Like, you can't be productive in this weather, man. You feel me? They can't stand out and try to hustle when the weather look like this. So I'm not gonna be able to catch these interviews all the time. It's cold as a motherfucker, right?
Like someone stole my car and they got it back and then it broke down and then
It's cold as a motherfucker, right? I met another young lady out here, and we're just gonna have a small conversation. She said it was okay. And so, can you tell the viewers what's your name again?
Naomi.
Naomi. Okay, how old are you, Naomi?
29.
29. Okay, you don't look it. You look young.
I don't feel like it. I feel old.
Do you? So, how long you been out here, Naomi?
Honestly, a couple months.
That's it. Yeah.
Just a couple months. It really ain't been that long, but it feels like forever.
Right. And where you from?
I'm from up north.
Okay.
From the res, from up north.
Right. So you mean like the Indian reservation?
Yeah.
And so what tribe would you belong to?
F.A.C.E.
Alak-the-Fambo.
And what's your boy?
Okay, I never heard of it. You introducing me to something.
It's way up there. It's very secluded.
Yeah.
Very, very different.
Okay.
Very different.
Okay, I get it. So, now when you hear hustling, is that for a specific reason? Are you like, is it because you addicted to a specific drug or something, and you like, okay, I just want to handle my addictions, or is it?
I mean, it's more than just that. Okay. It's like I still gotta eat.
That's true.
I still have to find somewhere to sleep. I still have to like take care of myself.
Yeah.
I still need to buy clothes, hygiene. I still need to like.
Right.
I still have a lot. I still have to pay for it.
I get it.
I still have a kid.
Right.
You know, I still have a lot of shit I gotta do. It's more than just addiction.
Yeah.
Like it used to be, you know.
Okay, talk
boy,
to me. Look at me. Talk to me.
It used to be boy and girl,
Okay.
like all the time.
Yeah, you got some pretty eyes.
Thank you. But then I went home and I got a boy. So it's not necessarily just that anymore. Now it's just more or less like just taking care of myself.
Yeah.
I still gotta live. I still have to survive.
Right. I get that. That's true. So, you said just a few months. So, has there been another environment that you find yourself, you know, with the same hustle in a different place, or is this like you just got on this type of hustle a few months ago?
This was around June-ish. I started doing this, and then I took a break for 2 months. I went home, and then I ended up back here because I never did this anywhere else. I never did this before. I always got told I didn't have to because I have degrees because I'm educated.
Okay.
But my education did nothing for me.
Right.
I just wasted 7 years of my life in college for nothing.
Okay.
I can't use my degrees anywhere.
And what degrees are those again?
I have a bachelor's in alcohol and drug studies.
Okay.
I have an associate's in criminal justice that I almost finished.
Right.
And then I have an associate of arts.
And why do you feel like that isn't useful?
Because I can't find a job.
Well, I mean,
I tried temp agencies when I first got here and I couldn't find a job anywhere. They told me there are no jobs.
Right.
So, I mean, that's kind of sucked.
I mean, well, there's still different locations you can try, I'm sure.
I have a car.
You know, I mean, I understand, but I know you're not totally just giving up on 7 years of information and knowledge, right?
Yeah. But, you know, it's like, I had a phone, multiple phones, they always get stolen.
Yeah.
You know, and it's hard to find a job and for apps, how are they going to get a hold of me? How are they going to call me? How am I going to call them? Because none of these businesses let you use their phones.
Right.
My mom reported me missing this summer because she didn't hear from me for 2 weeks because I couldn't check in. I tried everywhere to use a phone to call her, the gas stations, everywhere. No one would let me use a phone. No one out here let me use a phone. Okay. And she reported me missing. I almost made national news. Yeah. So that shit was crazy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So I can't get a job if I don't have a phone. Right. It's hard to get a job if I'm worried about where I'm going to sleep at night.
Right. So where do you sleep at night?
It's anywhere I can, like my friend's house. If I can get a room at a hotel, I can sleep there, but that's fucking hard. Because you got to pay for a security deposit. You got to have an ID. Right. My wallet got stolen, I don't have a fucking ID.
Right.
It's just there's so many things. There's so many reasons why I do this, and I really hate doing this.
Right.
I hate being out here. I hate freezing. I hate
Of
being
course.
hungry.
Of course.
It's really hard.
You know, yeah, of
I
course.
really
it
just want to
is.
go home, but then I go home and I end up back here somehow.
Right. So, is there any family that you have here?
No.
Okay, so everyone's up north. You know, and when you leave from up north, do they have any idea what you do when you leave?
My mom does.
You see? And I know she doesn't feel good about that, right?
Oh no, she be throwing shit in my face like a motherfucker.
Right.
She throws it in my face. I lost custody of my kid. She told everybody.
Mm.
When I was missing, she told the news stations, everybody.
No.
Yeah, how embarrassing that is.
I can imagine.
I'm still
you know?
someone's mom.
Of course. You're somebody's child, you're somebody's mom, you know, you got brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you're somebody's, you know, family, period. You know, but I think you know, the only way we get past this shit is that you become the biggest manager of yourself and say to yourself, like, fuck it, I'm not finna let nothing stop me from whatever, you know, whatever it is that I want to achieve. You know, and I know the first thing is hard. It's easier said than done. You know, when you're on the street, nobody's helping you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I truly understand that, and I get that. That's one purpose why I'm here, man. You know, just to hear your story and then let viewers understand that there's no judgment involved, but some people fall on hard times and have to do what they got to do. You know, but at the end of the day, some of these people out here got more heart and more courageous than a lot of people who just hide behind their money and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I definitely understand that, man. You know, I'm not making no light of the situation at all. You know, for me, it is for a purposeful cause. You know what I mean? So yeah. So what is the plans to what's the next step? Considering that the weather is changing, the snow is falling now, it's getting super cold. You know, if I wouldn't have pulled up on you right now and said, "Hey, how you doing?" and you getting a chance just to warm up for a minute, would you still just be standing out there?
Probably.
You know what I mean?
I was on the verge of crying when you picked me up. I was
Right.
trying really not to cry.
Yeah, well,
I was praying really hard. I just started praying again, and I was praying really fucking hard.
Well, sometimes we need to cry. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with it. It's a cleansing.
Yeah, but you can't cry in these streets. You can't let anybody know that you're weak.
Yeah, I
Or
guess.
they're going to take it and use it to their advantage, especially men.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's really fucking hard. It's really, a lot of men are really fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm talking, I like pastors. Like, I just had a pastor pick me up earlier. I was crying, he wanted to pray, and then he asked me to do stuff for him.
Wow.
So that was great. You know, that really fucking makes me look at people so much differently.
Right. Yeah, how can you respect just your average person when you know that people change like that? You know what I mean? Or people can go from night to day, people wearing different titles, and really is more disgusting than you can imagine. You know? Yeah, that's a cold shot, sister. You know what I'm saying? So, but to what I'm saying, is there a plan in place? Like, how much money are you hoping to make today?
Enough to get in a room and sleep.
Right. So we're saying somewhere
Honestly,
roughly around
probably 180.
60, 70, 80.
I wish. Because I still have to pay the security deposit.
Right.
And then I have to get a ride over there. So I need to make at least 180 so I can just sleep.
Right.
I'll get the security deposit back tomorrow, but I just...
No, how difficult is it to make 180?
During the day, it's absolutely hard.
Mm-hmm.
At night, it's easy.
Right.
You know? In the morning, right before people go to work, is the easiest time.
Yeah.
You know, but that's when it's freezing.
I can imagine, yeah.
I was so cold last night, I threw up, and I started crying.
Right.
I've never been so cold that I threw up. Like, ever, and I'm from up north.
Yeah.
It's way colder up there.
Right.
I couldn't believe that I was that cold.
Right. That's some deep shit, man. You know. So, but you said you use boy and girl?
I used to use boy. I don't use boy anymore.
Okay.
Just girl, and I don't use as much girl as I used to.
Okay. And now to clarify, boy is
Heroin,
heroin,
fentanyl,
and girl is cocaine.
crack cocaine.
Crack
Yeah.
cocaine. Okay. Like I'm not in the know of everything. You know what I mean? So I do want to clarify for people because people do want to know this information. You know, a lot of times people just assume that it's by choice people want to do this shit. You know what I mean? But it's a real struggle. It's hard times. So like once you step out of this truck today, I mean, what's the move from here?
I try to make some more money.
Mhm.
I haven't eaten shit today.
Right.
And I have to eat. So I still have to eat.
And that would be just what fucking standing on the corner waiting on somebody to ask for a perverted
to
fucking.
degrade you. Sometimes like I don't know. I've had the shit kicked out of me before. You say no to something, they might lock you in the car. I've been kidnapped. I've been raped so many times. The last time I got raped, I didn't even cry.
Really?
He smashed my head on his back window.
Yeah.
I'm only like 150 pounds.
Right. I mean, you
So-
don't look like the most,
Yeah.
you know.
There's girls over here that are way smaller than me. You can imagine how they feel.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
easy to get overpowered as a woman.
Do you know Bug?
Yeah, that's my stepmom. That knew my stepmom. She used to be with my dad.
Okay.
She really used to date my dad up north.
That's crazy.
She's
ain't it?
native too.
See? Now you see how I'm naming a few motherfuckers so you know I'll be out here
I
like,
call her mom. That's my stepmom.
wow, that's cool.
She helps me a lot. Like,
Yes.
she helps me a lot. And she goes through the same shit I go through.
Yeah. I mean, she's a cool girl too. I talked to her. We did an interview, you know. I plan to actually call her probably next week sometime and see if she want to do a second interview.
She's doing a lot better right now. She actually has a really big hurt.
Yeah.
Out of everybody, I trust her in my life.
That's cool. Well, I'm glad to know that at least there's people that you can trust out here and people that, you know, you have some sort of, you know, some sort of relationship with that's, you know, that's helpful. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, I had some, well, she couldn't fit them though. I had some pants for her, but she tried them on and she couldn't fit them. I just ran across them and I figured, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, so you say by nighttime it's a lot easier, right?
As soon as it gets
Make a
dark,
few dollars.
as soon as people start getting off work, about like 5:36, it really picks up.
Yeah,
Then it dies down until bar close, and then it picks back up at like 5.
right.
It's just, I don't know. That's the fastest and easiest money. And I don't
Probably
know,
getting off work time. Somebody.
like, I have like regular people that I see that don't do anything to me. They don't touch me or anything.
Right,
They just
right.
talk to me.
Okay.
And those are like the kind of people that I actually like to talk to, you know?
Oh, that's cool.
And I don't know, it's usually the older people.
Right.
Like,
That because they probably have issues at home. Maybe married, one wife won't let them touch them. You know, so they, I don't know. You know, I'm only speculating. You know what I mean? I'm not a married man. I don't know. You know, I hope I don't run into those type of issues, you know, later on in life or whatever. But at the same time, I just know people need to be treated with dignity and respect. I don't give a fuck what cloth you're cut from. You know what I mean? So what did you think when I approached you?
I don't know.
Before I mentioned anything about an interview, like.
I thought, because I just got done praying, right? I was like, maybe I can warm up for a second because I'm fucking freezing.
Right.
It's so cold out there. And I'm just like not looking forward to it getting dark. But yeah, I make more money then, but I'm not looking forward to it because I'm
I can imagine. And that's a fucked up feeling to be like, I need it to be dark, but I'm not looking forward to the weather.
I'm not looking forward to it, period.
You know what I mean?
I really don't like having to come out here.
Yeah.
Some people throw it in your face. You know, you like doing that. No, you don't. You really don't.
And so you don't have any, like, a guy that you confide in or somebody that, you know, you had a relationship or have a relationship with? Or,
My boyfriend, he doesn't like me out either. He tries to do everything he can so I don't have to come out here.
Right.
But, yeah.
And so how is that working? I mean,
Right now, he just left right before he pulled out to go try to figure something out. Yeah,
You say he just left?
he just left.
No, would he be older than you, younger than you?
We're the same age.
Okay, and that's 29, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does he work a job? Or like, so he's
He used to. He goes through a lot of mental stuff because his wife, one of my best friends, got killed out here, and then his daughter died right before that. His brother died this past year. His best friend died. He went through a lot of deaths this last year, so it's hard for him because he's not mentally all ready to deal with people like that. You know what I mean? He's very secluded.
Is he on slick shit though? Like, let me hustle, baby. Let me try to, catch a couple dollars doing this,
Yeah,
that.
he tries. He tries to make money any kind of way.
Okay. I mean, I guess that sort of makes sense, man.
When we got sober and went home for a couple months, we were both looking for jobs. I actually got a job up north. It's just his mom sent us back down here because her friend, I accidentally punched her in the face. I didn't mean to, but she brought my son up, which, that's my baby. And she dropped, she said some things about my brother-in-law that just passed away, and I loved him very dearly. So I don't remember doing it. Honestly, I don't. So his mom got mad and sent us down here.
So you guys will get together later tonight and try to figure out where we're staying? Or?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, he went to go pick up some money that someone owed him, so hopefully we have enough. Through. He should have like 80 when he comes back. I just need to make 100, and then we're okay for the night, I guess.
Right. And that only lasts us for the night. Then
just for the night.
Try to repeat that shit again tomorrow.
Because we still have to eat and stuff.
So how much money do you think on a good day you can make?
I make at least $300 a day.
Okay.
200 to 300.
Okay.
That's at least. On a good day, I made 600 to 700. Right. When I was online, I was making 1,000 for 2 clients.
Right.
And most of the times, they're actually rich clients that didn't touch me. They just wanted to hang out with me. They just wanted to. One of them just wanted me to drink with them, and I don't drink, so they just paid me and I left. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, so I would think, shit, them the ones you should be trying to keep close to, like the motherfuckers that don't want to touch me, don't want to harm me.
Yeah, I have a phone full of contacts, but someone keeps stealing my phone.
Right, and I hate giving you this type of advice because, I have no clue. You know what I mean? I don't think it's nice for none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not the judge and jury out here. I know how it is. I know how it is on both perspectives. When a man is lonely and he figured the only way he can get touched by a woman is to pay for it, right? Okay, I understand that, but I don't know how he can change that. I don't know.
And I'm not saying that's necessarily wrong, okay? Because a lot of these men are very sad and depressed, and like a lot of them are very nice. They're very, very nice men.
Okay.
But it's the ones that take that to another level that have like a perversion that come and decide to treat us like shit. That decide to talk shit to us or hit us or rob us or rape us. Those are the men that.
And that's different to hear you say that. Like some of these guys are nice.
Some of these guys are really, really nice men. They're just lonely. Or they're too busy. They work a lot and they just don't have the time to get out and meet anybody. I've actually some of them are try to be like my friend. Like they'll see me out here and they'll be on their way to work or something. They'll bring me food. They'll stop and give me some money. Okay. Some of them are really nice.
That's cool. I mean, as they should. But are these ones that you've had physical?
Some of them, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I get that. Okay. Damn. So if you had any advice for any young girl or woman that finds herself moving in this direction, like, what would you tell them?
Slow down.
Figure something else out.
Slow down. Don't rush through life. Yeah. Don't try and hurry to get high. Don't try to do it. Whatever you got to do, don't do it. Don't do it. If you're at home, stay home. If you want to get high, don't do it. Right. Like if you're in a nice, warm place, comfortable, and you're with your family, your parents, your kids, don't do it because it sucks. Right. It sucks. It really sucks. It really sucks. There's so much other things I could have done with my life. I had my shit together. I had a 3-bedroom house. I had 2 cars. Had my son. And I was in college. I had a job. I did back-to-back shifts at work as a single mom.
So you don't think you can go back to that?
Oh, I wish I could. I want to.
So you wish?
I
What's
want to. I
stopping
want
it?
to. I want to. I want to.
What's stopping it?
I
Look
need to
at
get to
me.
step one.
What's stopping it? What's step one?
Step one is finding somewhere to live.
Mm.
If I can make this every day, I can afford somewhere to stay, somewhere to live. But it's just like I can't get into a place without having a job, without having income. I can't get a job with no phone. It's like everything. I don't know how to word it. Like everything that I need to do, I need to like it's all connected to each other. And if you're missing one of those puzzle pieces, you can't put the puzzle together.
Okay.
So
I understand that.
yeah. If I had a phone, it'd make everything so much better. Someone just stole my fucking phone again. It's my like 10th phone this month.
So what if you could figure out a solution for these girls that you know out here? What would that solution be? Like if you had an alternative to be like, I think this would work out better if you did this or that. Do you have any idea what could make things better for you all out here?
It would be so much better if we had a house for all of us, and we had like honestly, what I tell my clients is they're buying my time. Okay, as long as you're buying my time, whatever we do in that time, even if it's me having consensual whatever with you, that's different. Because prostitution is illegal. So if we all had our own house and we saw clients that bought our time regularly, we had someone to manage that to make sure we were safe at least. That would help us a lot, because our biggest worry is having somewhere to sleep, somewhere safe to sleep. That is a lot of our biggest worries.
And so, I mean, your biggest worry isn't, transmitted diseases.
No, I'm safe. I use condoms with everything.
Okay.
With everything.
I guess you should.
I just got tested last week. I'm completely clean. I have no worries about that.
Right. I mean, a lot of these women are more cleaner than the wives in the home with men, to be honest. You know what I mean? That's true. So, yeah, I just want you to know that, in my opinion, you sound like a really smart young lady.
Thanks. I'm very book smart. I'm not street smart.
Right. Well, you're probably a lot street smarter than a lot of people, because a lot of people are not out here dealing with this shit, and you still out here making it happen, taking care of your shit. You know what I mean? I can't fathom the idea of having to see my children or myself out here on the street like this. That would just rip my heart apart. So I can imagine what your family must feel too.
My mom cries every day.
Right. And then when you think about your child, I know that
I cry for him every day.
right, that hurts you tremendously as well.
I never used when I had my son.
Yeah.
If I had him, I never got high. I didn't even smoke weed.
Right.
I'm not a drinker.
Right.
My mom wanted me sober, but she decided to take the only thing that kept me sober away.
So you don't receive what they call it, a per cap?
I do get per cap, but we only get it once a year.
Once a year?
Once a year. In November, right before Christmas.
And what is it, like
money.
$700-800 or something like that?
Sometimes 1,000, sometimes 1,500, sometimes 500. It just depends.
Right. I get it. Okay. I really appreciate your honesty. Just to take the time out to talk to me and open up your world. That's a big deal. You understand what I'm saying? That's a really big deal. Do you remember my name?
To be honest, I don't.
It's Sean.
Sean.
All right. And the production company is called F.A.C.E Productions. Focused Authority, Creating Excellence.
I think I've heard of that, actually.
Yeah. Keep your eyes out for it, man. I tell you what, would you like to go grab a couple McDonald's hamburgers, French fries or something?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Be cool. Yeah, because like I said, I do appreciate your time and, your honesty and whatnot.
How long have you been doing this?
To be honest, let's say 3 months.
Really? You had that many views on China's?
Yeah, that
That's
happened in a
crazy.
matter of a week, if a week, maybe 3-4 days. It's 30,000 flooded in, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And that's when I came up with the idea that okay, people seem to have a craving to hear more about this situation and these girls. And then I started thinking like, wow, maybe we can get enough viewership where it can be helpful if people are willing to help. Or if the channel even becomes big enough where I can help. Right? And so that's my goal. That's the end game for me. Let me make it make sense. So it helps. You know what I mean?
That's cool. I mean, it means a lot to us when people are just nice to us.
Yeah, yeah.
We deal with a lot of evil people every day.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna get this camera out your face. You know what I'm saying? If you can just say thank you, Face Productions,
Thank you, F.A.C.E Productions.
and we'll see y'all soon.
Now lay me down to sleep. I'm from the streets. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. My sins are deep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. I'm from the streets.